frustrated by the foul trouble in the first set, but you really went off there in that second.
In the locker room in the second half, the coach was telling me just to stay ready. He was like, because I sat out, most of the half. But coach was just saying, stay ready, and that's just what I tried to do, get loose in the warm-up line, and it benefited me out there.
You got a run, you ever run like that before this year, or is just one of the best?
Yeah, that's probably the best right there. Not as much. I've hit some shots in a row, but that was a nice thing. I think he said like 14 straight or something. I never had that.
And if each of you maybe could address what this means moving forward, maybe some momentum going into the Pac-12 tournament.
Yeah, this definitely gives us a lot of momentum. We try to take it one day at a time, and beating Utah like we did felt good, gave us momentum. Beating Colorado, which is a tough team to beat, they gave us a pretty good beating back at their place, so it felt good to get a win against them, but also have the chance to build up our confidence before heading into the Pac-12 tournament.
Ahmad, I mean, during that streak, were you like, give me the ball, or what was going on out on the court there?
Not really. It was just some ball screen situations. Our bigs were setting good screens, so that was freeing me up. But then also passes from the front perimeter guys like Jared and Bert, they were just hitting me at the right time, and I was able to knock them down.
What did that do for the team's confidence at that point? I mean, you feel like it was like game over after that?
Pretty much. Once we went on a little bit of a run, and Angus hit some shots, Bert hit some shots. Everything was flowing, and then we went up maybe about 18 points or so at that time. So then we felt like that demoralized them, so we had the game.
Kevin, can you kind of talk about going out this way, with a win like this?
It feels amazing. It feels great. We've had some ups and downs this season, but being able to finish up my last two games here in Gill, it feels great. The team came together. We were able to pull out two big wins, and tonight it felt really good for me also because it wasn't just one player stepped up. Every single person who got in the game had a great game, so it was just a really great win.
Would you guys say that's the best performance of the season, team-wise?
I think so, as a team. And we all came together, and we knew that this was Kevin's last game in Gill, and you should have saw us out there before the game in the layup lines. Everybody was hyped from the beginning, and everybody contributed, and we did a great job of getting each other open and hitting open shots. And, to get these last two games going into the Pac-12, that's going to give us a lot of confidence, and, we just need to keep building from this.
And the game was so much different from the one in Boulder where they just kind of ran on you guys. How did you fix that?
I don't know. We talked about this. I remember the night we lost to that game. Me and Roberto were just talking like that's not going to happen at our place, like not at all. So we knew that. We talked about that coming into this game, and we wanted to basically turn the tables on them. So we were running them up and down the floor, and it just helped us so much. And I'm glad we got this one for Kevin.
What did you guys think you did differently defensively against them this game opposed to the last time you played them?
I think defensively, this game we did man-to-man straight the whole game, 40 minutes. And we had a few mistakes here and there, but there wasn't that huge lapse that there was back in Colorado. It was like 6 or 8 minutes of just them getting layups and threes and dunks and everything. So just stepping up and playing more solid man-to-man defense was kind of the key for us.
Roberto, you were the only player to come out in warm-ups with a Kevin McShane jersey on. What's the deal with that? Is this your guy or what?
Me and Kevin been through a lot. Kevin's my man. So, I was thinking about it at the house, what can I do? I was going to try to make a shirt or something, but then I thought about it when I was at home playing video games. I was like, there's a jersey in the cabinet. So I went and I snuck it out, hoping that one of the managers didn't see. And, Kevin saw me in the training room while we were getting taped, and, he thought that was cool. So, it's just, that says a lot about our team. We all support each other, and we all love each other, and we're just a big family. So I wanted to support my guy.
You going to have him sign it?
This might be, he might as well take it. He might as well take it. I like this number 2. It looks nice.
Kevin, can you talk about I know you kind of talked about it, but can you talk about what the emotions did for you when they called your name, you started hugging coaches, looked like you shed a couple tears there?
No, there was no tear shed. It's been a long time coming, this game. From working with the coaches and them helping me and me helping them, and the same thing with the players and my brothers is what I consider them. It just hasn't really set in yet. At the end of the game when the clock was running down, I was walking off the court. I was thinking, well, this is probably the last time I'm going to do this, and I don't really quite know how to describe it, but it's definitely a special feeling.
You guys got Washington State now in the Pac-12 tournament. They beat you twice. What do you guys need to do to try to make sure they don't beat you 3 times?
I would say contain Brock Modem somehow. You know, he's been tearing it up this whole year. So try to contain him. And then the other guys, you know, just try to limit them a little bit. Just not let any one of them like Lacey or, you know, Reggie Moore get off. And we'll be fine. I really feel comfortable going into this game. So we just got to pull it out.
Kevin, what was going through your mind when you scored the first bucket for you guys right early on? That was a nice shot.
Thank you. I've been practicing that hook shot since day 3 when I thought I wasn't getting kicked off the team. And coach like, hey, you know, you get this hook shot down, you can't stop it. And he called the play, and I knew that I was going to try and get the hook shot off, and it went up, and it felt good, and I was trying to get another one, but that's all right.
You guys talked about playing straight up man-to-man. You had 10 blocks in the game from your big guys. Moreland and Devon seemed to really, and even Jared a couple times. What does it do for you guys defensively, getting that many blocks and getting up in transition?
It gives us a lot of confidence. I mean, to know that we can rely on guys like Eric and just pretty much all of our bigs, because I know Angus probably got his hand on a couple. If not, he made it hard for a lot of people to score. But, I mean, to know that we have those guys in the back that are going out there and throwing themselves up there and getting blocks for us, that just helps us out as guards. And, you know, it gives us a lot of confidence when we're playing man-on-man D.
What do you think was the biggest difference defensively these 2 games? Seemed like the intensity was much greater for you guys.
Just the stress, you know, we put on it in practice. Coach, it was a great week of practice doing that. And so we just wanted to come out hard, and we know if we can do that well, then everything else will turn in our favor.
Roberto, after Ahmad's kind of hot streak, you had a wide open 3, you missed. You looked a little bit frustrated. I saw you guys communicate a little bit. Then a couple possessions later, you hit one. How big is that for both of you guys to be on at the same time? Because when you guys are both hitting, it seems like you guys are pretty dangerous offensively.
It was big. I did get a little frustrated with myself when I missed that 3 because I was wide open. But, I mean, I remember Ahmad was just like, man, you got to shake that off. I'm going to get you another one. And, I mean, he got me the next 3. I was open. I held my follow-through like Coach wants me to, and luckily it went in. But, I mean, when a whole team's playing good like this, we're hard to stop. I mean, I don't know if there's not a lot of teams out there that are going to be able to contain us when all of us are firing at all cylinders. And that goes with any team. But tonight, we did a great job of finding everybody and getting each other open shots and setting screens. And, I mean, the game was just good. Everything seemed to fall tonight.